Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last time we had the Diaboromon mat. This time we got the Sumomon mat helping us out, along with Vmon, Wormmon, Hawkmon, Gatomon, Armadillomon, and Patamon. And that's because we are continuing to look at the BT16 Beginning Observer. I haven't been able to get a box yet. I did go to a retailer and find 16 packs. I would have liked 24, because with 24 that would have been a full box, and I would have felt a little more confident that we would get like secret rares and alternate arts. With 16, we might miss out on those. Not too certain. As always, be sure that you just kind of check the packs if you're getting these at retail, because this looks perfectly normal, but as you can see, I took the pack out of the first 4 already. But yeah, with all these next to each other, you can see that the first 4 are a little skinnier, but if you don't check these in stores, you might be a little disappointed when you get home and find out that the packs were taken out. Alternatively, they might open up the packs, take out the rare card, put the packs back in, and then you wouldn't know either way. Before we get into these, though, I just want to tell you what we're doing for this set. And that is currently the scalpers have them online for $50 above market value. I'm not going to feed into that, so that's why I went with these packs. By the time we get through these 16 packs, I believe it's EX6 should be out, and we'll roll right into that. Hopefully by the time that we get through that, this set will have gone down to a reasonable price, and we'll do at least 1 box opening, maybe 2 of this set. Alternatively, if the worst is happening with the distributors, because the distributors, they kind of mucked it up on this, where I heard about stores ordering 24 boxes. One of the stores I went to got 7. Another one got somewhere around that as well. And a third one got none. They did not get any of their stock. So it kind of sounds like a distributor problem. Maybe it is a Bandai problem for underproducing. Don't know. But hopefully with EX6, that's not going to happen. If that does happen, if we get through all these packs and we're still having problems obtaining some product, I have some older boxes that we can go back and open those. Because I purchased those pretty cheap. And so I figure we can look at those until we can get a steady stream of product, because I don't want to pay scalpers, because that's how we get scalpers, is if a scalper buys all the product at $80 and then sees that they can sell it online for $120, they're going to buy more of that product so that more people can't get that product, and it's just going to perpetuate the cycle. So if you can hold out, I would say don't get this. Wait until the price drops down so the scalpers aren't making that kind of money. Or go to retail like I did and purchase these. Yes, 16 were $80, which is not cost effective in the least. But I'm not giving it to the scalpers, and I would much prefer that. Alright, that's gone on for about 4 minutes, so let's get into these packs. I am disappointed that we didn't get a box yet. Again, we are going to get one later on. We just have to wait for the prices to drop a bit. Luckily, we've already done some pack openings, so this should go pretty fast. We got Hawkmon, Pulsemon, Mantaraymon, Lotmon X Antibody, Lynxmon, Mummymon, Shine of B, Poromon. I don't remember us getting Poromon. I don't think we did. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has 2 or more colors, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. Yeah, makes sense for that. Garudamon X Antibody, Metal Life Kuwagamon. We got Salamon, which is a 3 play cost, 1 Digivolution cost, 1000 DP, is purple, yellow, Digivolves from red and purple. Digivolve from Nyaromon for a cost of 0. start of your main phase, on play, if it's your turn, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a level 4 card with the Holy Beast or Free trait in the trash for Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Your turn. All of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 3000 DP as the inherited effect. It's alright. I'm still very weirded out by the dual color being different. I would have liked it better, I think, if it was yellow and red than red and purple. Because there's more Salamon stuff in yellow than I think there is in purple. And we got Showdramon. Yo, super rare right off the bat. I like that, especially this boy. He was the first Mega I got on the Vital Bracelet. I made it a thing where I was like, I'm going to go through the extra hardship to try and get him as my first Mega on the Vital Bracelet. He has a 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. Digivolve from 5 with Pulsemon in text for a cost of 5. When Digivolving end of attack once per turn, if you have 3 or more security cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000 DP for the turn. If you have 3 or fewer, delete one of their unsuspended Digimon. All turns. When this Digimon would leave the battle area by an opponent's effect, if you have 3 or more security cards, by trashing the top card of your security stack, prevent it from leaving. On deletion, recover 1 from your deck until there are 3 cards in your security stack. Oh, okay. Normally I hate trashing security cards. But this one's got such a recovery effect that I am totally fine with it. Because you could be, the way that it works is you could, go down to 3, use this guy's effect, go down to 2, and then he would get deleted and you would go back up to 3. In fact, if you can play it right, you could, if this guy has blocker somehow, you could go through your security deck as resource, because yellow can do that pretty well. Get yourself down to 1, or even 0, and then because he has blocker, as soon as your opponent attacks, have it block, this guy would get deleted, and you would get 3 more security. Very risky play, and you'd have to make sure that they only attack with someone that could beat over this guy. But that is a thing you could, in theory, do. Very nice. And as I say, we're going to go through quickly. I kind of ramble on about our first super rare, which again, super rare. Like it. Let's go to the second pack, and we are probably going to do a recap at the end of all the super rares and stuff that we pulled. Again, not going to be nearly as good as a box, but alright. Sethmon, Gesomon X Antibody, Angemon, Blade Kuagamon, Zen Matsumon, Galgamon, Lynxmon again, Namekimon, Metal Life Kuagamon, Pistmon. We got Kosuke. 4 play cost. Security. Play this card without paying the cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set it to 3. Main Mind Link with one of your Digimon with X Antibody or the SOC trait. And then his inherited effect is all turns while this Digimon has the X Antibody or SOC trait, it gains Piercing and Blocker. End of all turns, you may play one Kosuke from the Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. I haven't really used X Antibody enough. I just splashed into the Manzemon deck. We'll see how that works. Because I put some X Antibody Numon hoping to get Shin Manzemon's effect to proc a little more often. So I'm not too sure how this one would work in those things. Piercing, great. Blocker, great. Have to see and figure that out. And we got Big Ukamon. Okay, nice. 12 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP, is white, but that is a rainbow Digivolution, so you can Digivolve from any color. On deletion, Return all tamers to their owner's hands. Then you may play one tamer card from your hand and one Ukamon from your trash without paying the cost. End of your turn once per turn by returning one Digi-Egg card from your trash to the bottom of the Digi-Egg deck. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. Then you may play one level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand to an empty space in your breeding area without paying the cost. There's a lot of things I like about this one and some good synergies I can already imagine. Where he can Digivolve from any color, so I could splash him in a black deck because again, I was recently playing my Shinmonzemon deck and I can't remember the card, but I choose the highest play costs of both sides. Those stay on the field. Everything else gets deleted. So yeah, that's a thing. And getting rid of all the tamers and then being able to play one, you could totally combo, use a tamer's ability, bring it back to the hand. It gets played back down. You could do it again because it's a different instance of that card. I'm pretty certain. Because the once per turn only acts as long as it's on the field. If it leaves and it comes back, you should be able to use that again. If I'm wrong, correct me. I would love to hear it, and I will pose that correction in a future video. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is how that would work. And then just that whole second text, another great way of working stuff. Very cool. We've already pulled 2 super rares. This is already seeming like it's worth it. That's great. And 2 super rares that we didn't have already. So yeah, we're doing just great right now. We got XVmon, Dragon's Breath, Commandramon, Darugamon, Shine of B, Tankdramon, Publimon, Demivemon. We're going to go through all the eggs. I can't remember which ones we got. I'm pretty sure we got this one. Inherited effect. All turns while this Digimon has 2 or more colors, it gets plus 1000 DP. So immediately it looks like they're working with 2 or more colors on these new ones, kind of to help the dual color archetype, which it's going to be pretty easy. So these seem pretty splashable in any new kinds of deck. You're not going to be able to put them in the old decks because Greymon was only 1 color at that point. But for any new decks that you're building with dual color, these are great so far. Advent of the Ancient Steel Angel. Terriermon X Antibody. We got Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. 12 play cost, 4 evolution cost, 12,000 DP. Digivolve from Paildramon or Dinobemon for a cost of 3. When digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Then by suspending one of their Digimon or Tamers, unsuspend one of your Digimon. All turns. When an effect plays or digivolves an opponent's Digimon, if you have a Tamer, this Digimon may digivolve into Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode in the hand without paying the cost. He seems alright. I need to see the Fighter Mode. I don't think that we saw that yet. I'll have to look back at what we got. But yeah, he seems okay. And we got Climbon. 7 play cost, 3 Digivolution costs from yellow or purple. 7,000 DP is monocolor purple. Digivolve from level 4 with Pulsemon in his text for a cost of 3. When digivolving, if you have 3 or more security cards, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card in your hand. If you have 3 or fewer, you may play 1 Digimon card with Pulsemon in its text and 6,000 DP or less from your trash without paying its cost. At the end of your opponent's next turn, delete it. Inherited effect. End of attack once per turn. If this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, by trashing the top card of your security stack, unsuspend this Digimon. So something to note is at the next end of your opponent's turn, delete it. That will work regardless of what you do to that Digimon, I'm pretty sure. So if you Digivolve it, it still counts as that same Digimon. However, if you DNA Digivolve it, it now counts as a different Digimon, and that wouldn't activate. So that may be what they're trying to do here. And we got the last pack this video. So far, we did good. We've gotten 2 super rares. That's a pretty good spread so far, if you ask me. Because we get 8 or 9 in a box. We got Darugomon, Tankdramon, Madleomon, Armadillomon, Kokabuterimon, Dobermon, Sealsdramon, Nemekimon, Ferromon, Hellograramon. We got Darkdramon, 13 play cost, 5 evolution cost, 13,000 DP. When this card would be played, if there is a Digimon with a Beast trait, reduce the play cost by 6 by returning 6 cards with a D-Brigade trait from your trash to the top of your deck. Reduce the play cost by 6. On player, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or lower a play cost as one Digimon card among them. Trash the revealed cards. End of your turn. 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Chaosmon in hand. So this guy's pretty cool. I like it. Because the idea is that you can return Digimon from your trash to the top of your deck, 6 of them, and then you immediately get to like flip 3 of them over. They get put back in the trash, but you get to delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Which was it with the play cost of less? Yeah, so that's great. So it doesn't have to be a DP; it's just a play cost. So if you put a Darkdramon from your trash on the top 3, you re-reveal it, get to delete one of their level 6s or lower. Amazing, love it. And we got Hacker Judge, 4 play cost. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set it to 3. Main Mind Link with one of your Digimon with Pulsemon in its text. Inherited effect, all turns, while this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, it gains Blocker and Barrier. End of all turns, you may play 1 Hacker Judge from this Digimon's Evolution cards without paying the cost. I mean, I love the 2 memory or less set it to 3. I love that. Oh, also, name is treated as Leon Alexander. So that's something to note. In case there's future support that says looking for Leon Alexander or something like that. I mean, yeah, I like it. Oh, and this goes back to Shadowdramon. Like we were saying, like if there was a way to give him blocker, this would be how you would do it. Because this card gives them blocker and barrier. So you could easily put this one underneath it. Now he's got blocker. Run through your security. Get this guy deleted through an attack. He goes to the trash. You get to put 3 new cards in your security stack. Oh, that's a good combo to have pulled. Love it. So I could show that off. All right, with that, we've finished this video. As always, if you got any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. We upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.